Right, more Q&A coming at you. Well done, Mark. You could do a drill on fin shots. It's something that's crept into my game. This is coming from Roy. So he's watched a video on fats. He wants some help on fins. So establishing that a fin shot, cool, caught that, was clever, was hitting it kind of halfway up the club, hitting it out the bottom. So we're all on the same page. So those kind of ones where you catch it with the leading edge and it shoots low. What's always so interesting with fins is they're in the same family for 9 times out of 10 for people as fats. So what it often means, the fin shot for people, there's 2 main causes. One, which is similar to fats, is that low point is too early. So the club gets to its lowest point before the ball and then you're catching it on the way up. Now if the ball's on the ground and you're now starting to catch it on the way up, there's a good chance you can get it out of the bottom. So fats and fins are so similar about moving low point forward of the ball. So if we address low point ideas of trying to get the ball, then the turf second kind of feelings, what I would like to see you do to help you with your fats and fins is try and get lead, hip. So your left hip, my left hip as a right-handed golfer, coming up and back, going out this way and up to hit the ball. So really feel like I'm posting up through my left leg as it comes up and back. This really pushes that club down and forward of the ball, often moving that low point much more up to the ball and beyond. So a simple way of doing that, you just put the club here on my lead hiplet, so my hand and the grip here's on the lead hip, and then just do tiny backswing, turn, downswing, feel like this is going up, that's going down, that out to the ball by you moving that hip up and around it. Really get that feeling. Now this can affect where low point happens. It's a great idea, great drill for getting people to really strike. And don't be afraid if it feels quite jumpy. It will, pushing out of this lead foot will feel like you're going this way, which obviously if you're finning it, makes people a bit nervous, but it shouldn't do, because you should relate fins to the low point being early rather than you're just hitting it on the way up because you're coming up or down. Now the second reason people struggle with fins, this one's really common as well, is when good players hit the ball, they're delofting irons. Well, they deloft nearly everything, apart from driver they can add, but they're delofting. So they're taking loft off the club. What that does is it moves the strike further up the face. The more I add loft, the harder it is to get that strike up the face if the ball is on the ground. You just can't do it. It needs to be up on a tee to get it struck up here. So simple little thing, I have a dot here at the top of my club, and I use this dot for my launch monitor, but it's a very good visualization. So you could put like a little pen mark here, something that will just wipe off and feel like you're going to hit it with the top of the club. So feel like you're going to hit it with that dot. It promotes good handle lean. It promotes you to take loft off the club, which absolutely transforms strike in the realms of finning for people and fats, to be honest. So I'm going to go same ball position as I always do. I'm going to make sure my setup has the handle forwards, because again, I'm trying to get that top dot presenting to the ball, and as I come down and hit the ball, I'm really going to feel like I'm this way. So trying to lean that dot into the shot, and what you're going to find, it's very good for striking ball then turf seconds. Like it really moves that strike up. And B, it just presents the face to the ball. So you tend to get so much more of the ball than you do out of the bottom of the club when you're presenting that leading edge early. It's a great visual tool to help you try and feel like you're hitting it with the top of the club. Now these 2 drills can work together as well, so you can feel like you're using that dot at the top of the club to try and hit the ball with that, while at the same time getting this back and up to try and control low point. And for many students, honestly, their strikes transform. And it's mainly because they're not thinking of it in this way at all. They're thinking fins purely as, you know, if they're low or high, they're thinking this way and this way, where often it's not that. I mean, it can be that, but it often isn't that. It's much more low point control. Low point control is either needs to be moved forwards or back, depending on where it is for people. It's not about it being up or down so much. And then the second idea of using the loft, that one completely transforms golfers. Give it a go. Great question. If you've got any questions that you want to add or ask me on this channel, I do this channel just simply to answer your golfing questions. Doesn't matter if it's related or not. Hit the comments down below. I'll pick them up and do as many as I can. Thanks for watching.